What's going on, everybody? It's Crypto Vision here, back again with another crypto market update. In today's video, we're going to be going over CRO, we're going to be going over CRV, and we're going to be going over Pudgy Penguin. I'm going to actually go into stablecoin dominance for all of that, and so I'll put that in the title. So if you're interested in that, it'll be the last section. I'll leave a comment on that. So if you like today's video, drop a like, hit that sub button, and leave a comment where you're tuning in from. Really appreciate it. So if we're looking here at CRO, we drew these lines. These just lines of lines of interest where we could see us going down to. We actually almost touched this first one, right? This first line was at 26.29, and we came down to 26.53, 26.97. So pretty good. Are we done though? Are we done? This is on the daily chart for CRO. So if we're looking at this, where are we? Well, I actually want to see what our B wave was. It does look like we have a strong B wave actually. Yeah, semi-strong, up to almost to the 618. Not really. Close below the 382. There's a lot of selling pressure, right? A lot of profits were being taken, so it was probably hard for the B wave to get up, but it is all good in the hood. We are going to check this out. This 1272, right? Because we didn't have the bottom for that A wave just yet. So this 1272 could be an area, right? So we're looking for this 2350 or 2176 levels. So those are levels where you can look to, look to add, right? Not a financial advice or not financial advice, but yeah, we're still correcting for CRO. I still think a lot higher prices, but for now we're correcting. We are crossing below the moving average on the daily. On the Fu Manchu, we have a red dot. Still a lot of momentum, so we could still bounce back. But for right now, let's look at some smaller time frames. The 4 hour. Oh yeah, this looks like actually, right? We got a 1, 2, 3 down, 1 up. We got a 1. Let's see where we're at for this, right? Let's see where we're at for this. In terms of this, yeah, the 1414 is right at that 26, 28. The 2. I can see even that 25 level actually. That 25 level for this correction. I like that. And then we'll leave this for the worst case scenario, this 2272. That looks good to me. That looks good. Overall, it looks very corrective in nature. I'll throw this trend lines on just to give us an update to where we are. Does that work? Nope. How about this? Let's do this. Alright, let's do this. Let's do that. And let's throw something on like this. Perfect. Oh, that's tight. That is very tight. Alright, from this last close too, I like doing this. I like looking to see where things closed before, or rejected before. So that looks tight. It doesn't, right? It looks like we have some interactions at the very top, bottom, top, bottom. Yeah, we're looking to break out of this, right? This RSI does look like we're being bullishly postured, if I'm being honest, right? Because we do have, this looks good. Yeah, this looks good because we have like this little channel right here that we need to get above, right? There we go, something like that, right? Some little channel just to get above. So we kind of broke down. Now we're just kind of going sideways. So a little bit lower to go. Almost done. So, right, not a financial advice or not financial advice, but right, we had this original mark at 26.29. I mean, you could stop there, but just to ensure, that hey, you actually clear out and get a healthy pullback. This 2527 worst case scenario is at 2192, right below the 100. So typically you can wick down right below an asset like right here. You wick down below the 20, boom, wick below, just to draw on liquidity. So that looks good. Where are we at for CRV? Ooh, look at that, baby. Ooh, hey, that's why you sub to the channel, baby. So we had this marked out last week, or the week before last, actually. We had a subscriber ask for it, gave him an update on it. Where you're bullish or bullish above, pretty much $1 you're bullish above. And then bearish, or not bearish, but bearish below, bullish above. What do? Slime down, close down below it. And now look at us. So what we can do is we can think, okay, we've gotten down to this 74 cent mark. The next stage is 67 cents. And so where are we technically in this correction? It does look like we are. See, a lot of these look like they're almost done, right? A lot of these look like they're almost done. This looks like an overshooting B wave for sure. That looks like a B wave. That doesn't, I mean, that could be your 1, 2, 3 down and your fifth. That is so weak. That's such a whatever. Doesn't matter. We're going to use this right here. We're going to use this. Doesn't matter. We'll just disregard it. We're going to use this right here. This right here, actually. Yeah. Sorry. And then this right here. Okay, that's what we're going to use, okay? So just confluence of what we're looking at, okay? From this low to high, where have we gone so far? We have broken past the 1272. This 1618 is right at that 65 cent mark. Can we make sense of it? 65 cents, just below it. Just below. Where does this take us? 67 is R1618. 65, I don't have it. Maybe on an extension. We'll see here. Do we have anything on an extension, right? Fibonacci extension. We're gonna go coming down right there. 78, 63 cents. But no, I like this. We're right at that 786, that 739. What was it at? 7435. We're right around there. Yeah, worst case scenario, right? We can come down to that 55 cent level, but I'm thinking we're getting pretty close. We can come to this. This looks like a stronger move, and then a weaker move to the downside. So we can get. We don't have to go all the way down to our 1618. We can though. It's always a possibility. So be prepared for the lowest. Lowest I think we goes down to here. That's the absolute lowest. Absolute lowest. All right. But I don't think we get there. I think the lowest. I think so. That's the lowest probability. But I think we're gonna just kind of wick right below this too. So those are the levels for you. Updated levels on CRV. Once we get above $1.53, we're bullish, right? Or sorry, $1.003, dollar right above the 618 area. Then we're bullish. What is that confluence to? Yeah, we're gonna mark this actually the 618. That's way more important. There we go. Cool. So 103 updated. All right. And then Pudgy Penguin. Oh, let me look at the RSI. Yeah, because I already drew this out. RSI looks good, looks healthy, right? We're moving down with price and RSI, so we're just building strength. We're building momentum. Trust. We're building momentum. This bears keep shorting. Bears keep shorting at the lows, which is crazy to me. So what we're gonna do is we are going to explode out of here for a lot of these altcoins. But CRV looks good, looks healthy. It does on the. I think it was on the 8 hour I was looking at. Yeah, on the 8 hour, I think we had bullish divergence, right? We have a 35, 48, 34, and then we have a higher low. 70, what was it? 75, 68. No, it wasn't. It was just it was very close. Bullish. We're getting very close to bullish divergence. But you see how we're just going sideways now? We're just kind of just going sideways. We're not really just slamming down, so that's good. Pudgy Penguin, this last one. Where are you, Pudgy? Get over here, Pudgy. Here we go. Pudgy Penguins. Is this it? No, this isn't it. I can't see in here. Here we go. Okay. So, hey, we're getting close, right? Hey, this is why you're subbed to the channel again. If you liked the video, hit that like button. Subscribe for more. Leave a comment where you're tuned in from. Leave a comment on another altcoin if you want me to cover it, right? Hey, we're hitting out these levels. Hey, we were saying, hey, we're gonna see some lower price action, right? We were down below this 4343 level. What do we do? This level was at 2737. We came down to today. We came down to 2754, right? So whatever. Hey, C's get degrees, baby. We're good. In this correction, we look like this does look like a three-wave move. I mean, you can call it a five-wave move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 if you'd like, and then a 3 up. This overall though, right now, this looks like a 1-2. This doesn't look complete yet. This doesn't look complete. This doesn't look complete. Not in the slightest. It does not look complete at all. No. Yeah, Pudgy looks like it wants to slam down a little bit, if I'm being honest. Unless, no, because this is, yeah, because this looks like this is a complex correction right here. This is a complex correction. Unless we have a, unless we have, I think this is a 1, 2, 3. You got a 1, 2, 3, and then you got a 1, 2, 3, and then this is your fourth. This is your fifth. Okay, let's measure it out like that. Let's measure it out like that. Let's see if we can get some confluence on this. Because if not, then Pudgy, we're going down, baby. We're taking this high. We're taking this to this. Yeah, that makes it even worse, actually. That makes it even worse for Pudgy. Let me see if I can figure something out here. I want to get this right here. I want to get this overall correction. Okay. This is your traditional A. Right, A down, 1, 2, 3 down, 1, 2, 3 up, 1, 2, 3 back down. I mean, this could just be a 5-wave move to the downside. Overall 5-wave move to the downside. Let me pull out the 4-hour chart on this bad boy. Let me pull out the specs for this bad boy. All right, because it's actually looking really good. Pudgy's looking really good. This looks impulsive for sure. This looks impulsive, so that looks like an A wave. But where's your C wave? Maybe it's right here. Maybe this is your A wave. Here, let me see this. Let me see what we got here. Let me see. This might be your saving grace, Pudgy. Pudgy. Where did we go from here? Sorry, I'm trying to get this B wave. Yeah, this B wave. I mean, this B wave went right below the 618. Yeah, this could be your A. 1, 2, 3. This could be your A wave right here. Okay. So if we're looking at this A. Oh yeah. Okay. So that's a 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Something like that. Or let me see this B wave. Where did this get to? Sorry about this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just trying to work through this. I wasn't. Oh yeah, this is it right here. This is it right here. Okay. I got it now. All right, I got it now. So this is your A wave actually through here. This is your A wave, right? A wave through here. Okay. 1, 2, 3. A wave. Then you got a B wave right here. Sub B wave, right? Because we're in the 4-hour chart. Sub B wave because it comes right up to the 618. So now if we take this to this, there we go. Well, look what we got now, ladies and gentlemen. See, I just had to work through it. Hey, sometimes it's worth it. Sometimes the pearls come with patience. So the 618, all right, this looks pretty. This looks like a nice little stepping stone. So the 2733, what do we got? Where is the next 2733, 2733, 2737? I mean, that's kind of where I got 2733, 2737. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, come on, work through that. Didn't even have that as a level, right? So I think, right, if we're getting close to the bottom now for sure. So if this doesn't hold, we're going to drop to the 2162, but that's the lowest I see us going. That's the lowest, absolute lowest. So sorry about that. Just needed to work through that. So yeah, so not a financial advice, but could be a really good area to add just because of the the constructive correction that is going on with Pudgy Penguin, a solid meme coin, solid project. And last but not least, I kind of just want to check in because it is going to be my last video. on stablecoin dominance, right? Stablecoin dominance. This is what we kind of wanted. We definitely want. All right, now we definitely want it to chill out now. So if you're just tuned into stablecoin dominance, all right, we got this ascending channel. All right, this red line, this 652, is the weekly resistance on the downtrend. All right, so we definitely wanted to stay closed below that. We wanted to stay closed below because now this looks like we're finding support at the 200, which is bad, which is really bad, right? We definitely want to just compress up here. We did a comparison from the September chart to this chart from last year September, and we found I found a little correlation with this, just with the similar look, right? Similar look, how we kind of just shot up, kind of went sideways. All right, we did keep going up, but not for much longer, right? We kind of went up, came back down, went up, slammed back down, right? And it took about, from this day, from us going sideways to start going down, it took about 9 days. It took about 9 days. I'm not saying since it happened in the past, it has to happen, but just trying to compare stablecoin dominance to something relative to what it kind of looks like. We're going up. We're this does look bearish, but 9 days takes us to September 8th, so next week Monday. So we could see a correction going on throughout the rest of this week. We definitely do not want to see a close above 652. If we do, kind of got to reassess everything. But really, this upward trend line is kind of where we're trying to reject from. We're trying to reject from this. It does look like we're running out of steam, right? We're just kind of been going up and up and up, and these wicks have just been slamming us down, right? This RSI looks very weak. This RSI looks weak. It does. It looks weak. It wants to go sideways, but the momentum is just carrying it up. It would be beautiful if this could close at what is this? If this RSI could drop ever so slightly from 61 down to 59, that'd be beautiful. Right, that'd be beautiful. If we're looking at Bitcoin dominance, right, we drew this line. Oh, look at that, right on it. 58.69, we drew that here on this channel about 2 weeks ago. Huge area of resistance for us. Huge, huge, huge. We need to get and stay below this. What did we draw out here a couple weeks ago? Right, we said, hey, let's get down below. Right, get down below. We can bounce off the 1, but then we need to reject off of this area. Reason why we need to reject off of this area is because we need this 20 to come down below this 50. Right, that's what we need. We need that on the weekly. What happened the last time the 20 crossed down below the 50? You want to see it for yourselves, right? You want to see it for yourselves. This is what happened the last time it crossed below the 50. Right, absolute desolation. What about by itself, right? You're cherry picking. Okay, what about this? What about this? The last time it crossed below the 50. Right, the last time it crossed below the 50, Bitcoin dominance went down 11%. I mean, it's not altcoin season, but it's gonna 11%. Well, what was 11% from? What was this? Was this 11%? This was 8%. Right. What was November? What was November from high to low? 11%. So a November move, right? You're really complaining about a November move. If you are complaining, be like, oh, like give me another November move. That was great, right? That was great. And so that's what we're looking for. We're looking for something like this on the weekly to cross. The daily, we are below every single EMA. The 100 just crossed below the 200. So it's looking bullish. It's looking bearish. It is looking bullish for altcoins. So we do need to reject this 4157 level that we have mapped out. We've kind of just been bouncing off. That would be beautiful. So, like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice, but these are the levels for these certain altcoins. I don't have any skin in the game. There's no reason for me to shortchange you, to sell you hopes and dreams. I'm just telling you what I see on the charts. So those are some key levels, right? If I was buying, if I was adding to these positions, those would be ideas that I could think about. Oh yeah, this guy mentioned this. Let me do my own research and double check. So if you liked the video, drop that like, hit that sub button, please. It helps out the channel a ton. And leave a comment where you're tuned in from. I really appreciate it. Appreciate your time. Thank you for stopping by. You have a great rest of your day. See you tomorrow. Peace.